Now, a survey by Action Aid Ghana in 2 districts of the Upper West region shows there are widespread incidences of gender-based violence and harassment at workplaces, especially in the informal sector. The survey conducted in the Drapa and Lambasi districts with 25 women groups and in 16 communities and 76 cases of domestic violence reported by women. Upper West Region's Programs Officer of Action Aid Ghana, Habiba Nibaradun, made the revelation at a program to campaign for government to ratify the International Labour Organization Convention on Harassment at Workplaces. Rafiq Salam reports from WA.
Though the issue of incidences of gender-based violence and harassment at workplaces in the informal sector are mostly unreported, there is evidence that the phenomenon exists in the country. Several workers who are victims of the incident mostly don't report, and as a result of that, the perpetrators of the inhumane act goes unpunished and in some cases continue with the act. A survey conducted by non-governmental organization Action Aid Ghana in the Jiriba and Lagos districts of the Upper West region with 25 women groups and in 16 communities during a 5-year promotion opportunity for women empowerment and right power project reveals how widespread the incident is. Abiba Nembaradom is the Upper West Programs Officer of Action Aid Ghana.
76 women actually reported cases of domestic violence against them. These incidents contribute to injustice against women and girls and are rooted in strong social, cultural, and traditional norms that continuously violate the rights of women and girls and prevent them from enjoying their fundamental human rights.
Action Aid Ghana therefore organizes a campaign for the ratification of International Labour Organization ILO Convention 190 to outlaw gender-based violence and harassment in the world of work. The campaign brought together representatives of different associations comprising of smallholder women farmers, trade union congress, informal sector workers, and activists to add their voices to the call on the government of Ghana to ratify the ILO Convention on Violence and Harassment to guarantee a safer working environment for all workers in the country.
The incidence of gender-based violence and harassment in the form of intimate partner violence, violence and harassment in the informal and formal workspaces, child marriages, marriage by abduction, and teenage pregnancies are issues of rights violations against women and girls which undoubtedly exist in the Upper West region.
Upper West Regional Director of Gender, Children and Social Protection, Charity Baturi, urged victims of gender-based violence to report offenders to the appropriate quarters.
Please don't be silent and endure any form of abuse or harassment in your workplaces. From what we have from our flyers, the research Action Aid did for the urban women cluster, it was realized that over 44% of women suffered some form of harassment, be it robbing or touching. The fact that you are working for somebody doesn't mean that your dignity as a woman or as a human being should be taken for granted. If there's any form of actions that is being addressed to you which is not safe for you or which you are not comfortable with, there are various channels of addressing them.
A petition was signed by smallholder women farmers, trade union congress, informal sector workers, and activists led by Madam Gwele Elizabeth and presented to the Upper West Regional Minister for almost sending to the President. Chief Director of the Upper West Regional Coordinating Council, Peter M. Mali, received the petition on their behalf. Reporting for J News, Rafiq Salam. Wow.